Hi, I'm Ryan Nicol, CTO at DSA Ocean, and today I want to talk about something a little bit unusual. Normally we're talking about ProteusDS and ship motion, hydrodynamics, moorings, buoys, that kind of stuff, but today we're going to do something sort of tangentially related. I've got a question that was asking about how we make the cartoons for our blog articles on those topics, on ship motion, hydrodynamics, and so on. A little bit of a idiosyncrasy we have about our articles is that we usually start with a unrelated story that links to the topic. So in this case, we have the one with the leaf insects here. So we draw these. I draw them. They're not artificially generated or anything, and I'll show you how we go about that process really quickly. I use a program, it's free open source cross-platform program called Krita, and you can see there's a lot of layers here with all the different kinds of aspects of all of the detail that goes into it. It's a really great program. There's tons of capability, and I mean it's free and open source, which is pretty incredible. To make it a little bit more easy to show the process, I made a copy of what the images look like in this quick presentation here. So what I usually do is I start off with a wireframe sketch. I have an idea, and it's literally a 2-second, 3-second sketch of like, I kind of want to have something that looks like this, and the general idea is here we have some kind of a branch, and these 3 bugs are kind of chasing each other. I'm like, I'm not totally sure what it's all going to look out like, but there we go. This is the general idea. The next thing is getting the shape correct of the things that are involved. So I've never drawn a leaf insect before in my life, so it's great to have something you can do an image search and just to get the shape of the body and the legs and stuff like that. So I don't do any outlines at all. This is purely just roughly drawing out the body, the legs, in different colors and stuff like that. I often use wacky colors because I don't want this to influence what the coloring would look like later. I just want to get the shape right. So you can see we have that kind of leaf-shaped body, the segmented legs here I've just sketched pretty quickly. This is a very fast process as well. It's lots of fun just coloring in the shape and trying different things as well. Then we might add some super basic coloring for the background. Again, I just have like a basic kind of branch here and then, sort of a blurry green background like they're in the forest, right? So this is a pretty quick process. Now the next distinct step that's important is the outlining. So this is where you actually color around with a black outline around those shapes that you've made. So there's the abdomen, there's the legs, and stuff like that. And then of course I've added like a little bit of detail, just some quick strokes for the branch and the leaves, but it's just like a tiny bit of detail here and there. But yeah, mainly it's the outlining that's the important part. And then we actually get rid of those shapes colors as well. So then what I will do is just do a flat basic color to get like what we're going to fill in here for color. And then the final step is in adding a little bit of detail to the color. So here we have a little bit of shading, bright on the light side and dark on the other side. Maybe some little dots for texture. A little bit of brush strokes here on the texture, and sometimes I'll manually add this little vignette just to give it a bit of focus. So yeah, anyway, that just gives you an idea of how everything's built up. It's actually doesn't take too much time to do it, and it's a pretty fun part of what we do in communications on these topics. So anyway, thought I'd shed some light on that about how we go about generating these cartoons, and thanks for watching.